Hey, everybody. It's Friday, November 1st. Hope you are all recovering from that Halloween sugar rush.
Oh, my God. Okay. This is called a
Hangover.
God. What's your favorite?
This one I'm eating. I didn't have one last night, and I said, I'm having one in the morning. This is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. You know I don't like sweets.
I know you don't.
But when I have one, I make it count. Here's another big Reese's. Makes it count. I love it. I love it. What do you like?
I like the Reese's a lot. I like the Hershey's milk chocolate when they melt. I didn't know. No one told me that Jolly Ranchers makes a lollipop. Did anyone know? Jolly Ranchers makes a lollipop.
They're begging for them in the back. Okay. All right. Okay. Here's the thing.
Yes.
Here, just finish that, please.
Okay.
I can't do it.
I can.
You're nobody until you have Instagrammed your butt. Did you know that? There seems to be a new trend in Hollywood. Hoda, you got to get with it. You got to be hip. You got to Instagram your stuff.
Everybody is posting their junk. They're turning around and taking a picture, okay? So we just went through some of them. That was the Kim Kardashian picture. We've completely blurred it, even though it's...
Although the whole world's seen it, I love our standards and practices.
Well, not on air, they won't. Okay, so here's Lady Gaga.
I'm sorry,
is that? You can't even tell what it is.
Here's the thing. All they did is blur out her thong. What's the point?
Seriously, this is embarrassing. I think we should stop this segment right now.
I don't. Not until we see Heidi Klum.
Wait, let's see. Look what they blurred here. This is hysterical. They put a blur in the crack. Can you see?
I can see that.
That's the blur. No, but that's hysterical.
Well, she might be crackless. We don't know.
Well, but,
Nicki Minaj. That's Nicki Minaj.
Well, you can't see it because it's cut out.
See, I'm going to take my daughter, take a picture of her and stick my face on it. That's what I'm going to do.
That's Rihanna's.
Well, Rihanna does it every day, right? Yeah.
Well, let's pretend that we did. That's you with the Kim selfie. You look good.
Oh, yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, same hair.
But let's talk about it.
And look
how you made her darker. That was cute. That was cute how you did that. Okay, so what is it though? I mean, look. What do you think? What are people doing?
I just think that nothing is ever sacred anymore. Right. You know, it's one thing to have a little sexy thing going on with the person you love. But do you love 9 million people and you want to show everybody? I know. We have our whole society is all about, showing off. And I think that makes things that used to be romantic and special and sacred not so much anymore. I think people are missing out. They're missing out in their own personal life by not keeping something special.
I know. And it's funny how the men who are with these women, at least some of them seem to like it. They think it's fun that their girl...
Look at my woman.
Yeah, like, look what I have that who you don't have. I think that's kind of...
What if one of these men that sees it takes away that woman and then he gets to look at it?
Exactly.
This is what happens in the world today because somebody else's old one is somebody else's new one. You can write that down.
It's complicated, but it's worth it. Okay, so we always like these because we have a segment coming up on awkward family photos, and these never get old. I'm sorry. There's another book. It's called Awkward Family Holiday Photos. So we chose a few of them. So here's a couple. Oh, my God. Is that a floating head? What's happening?
A little bit.
That is a funky one. It's cute. They have matching glasses.
Where are the dogs?
But you know what? These are all from the 70s.
Humping dogs.
The humping dog. There it is.
Nothing's funnier than
Did we blur that too? We blurred the dog.
We blurred out the other dog on it. Tomorrow I am bringing in.
You know what? If we can't show dogs humping, we need to get out.
What can we show?
There's nothing. Our show's falling apart. I like that one. Anyway,
I did take a picture of Bambino humping Louie with Lola just sort of yawning, and it's a doggy orgy at my house, and only Bambino is having fun.
Well, you need to tweet that video. We need to see it.
Okay.
All right. So here's a question to you: what do you think the sexiest language in the world? When you hear it, you close your eyes and you say, "I wish you would talk all day." Well,
Bakersfield. The way Frank talks.
Hotels.com
Bakersfield
asked 8,000 people. These are the sexiest cities around the globe. The third sexiest accent is British.
When it's Colin Firth.
I think British is just one of those.
Yeah, not the Cockney, but the
sexy.
Yes. Second is
Italian. And that's always nice to listen to.
And the number one.
Yeah, the sexiest accent on the globe is
French.
A French one. Take a listen.
ça fait à travailler avec une icône comme Robert De Niro. C'est comme une rêve devient réalité.
Ouais, c'est vrai. Et c'est une expérience extraordinaire pour moi. Personne deux fois dans 2 ans. C'est, dis-moi, je connais pas comment on peut faire ça. Merci pour la question.
But thank you for the question.
He's so sexy.
I knew everything he said. You translated it. I was trying to listen.
I was trying to listen.
Now you know how I feel about this when you sing when you ruin it for people.
What do you mean ruin it?
When somebody's singing a great song and you start singing, it ruins it. So I just did it for you.
It doesn't ruin it. It enhances.
No, it ruins it.
Do it.
First of all,
what?
He can speak anything, and it's sexy. All right, you know what I'm saying?
My favorites are. I like the British, and I like Southern.
You do.
I like Southern. There's something about a Southern accent.
She lived in the South for a long time.
There's something about that accent. I just like it. It's slow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You look awful pretty. Like, ooh, just feels good. It feels very tingly.
Hoda falls for it every time.
All right, so
you know if they come up to you and they said, do you need a doctor? And you say, why? And he says, because your body is sick. She falls for it every time.
I would love that one.
I like an Aussie one. Australians.
Yeah.
And if they happen to be surfers, it's
extra
over.
I like
over.
It. All right, so here's a question for you. It ran on the social cues column of the New York Times. Is it okay to ruin a surprise party? Okay, so this is a question that a person got asked. A husband asks about his wife's 70th birthday party. So the friends and family are throwing it. He knows his wife doesn't like surprises.
Hates them. Hates them.
She just wants a quiet dinner or something. So
give the woman what
his question is, what should he do? Should he tell his wife, look, they're throwing a thing for you, just act surprised? Or what? Or do you just let her walk into the lion's den and freak out when everyone screams?
Or try to get the people to say she doesn't want this. Please, you're not going to make her happy. If you really want to make her happy, the woman's 70 years old. At that point, you start running out of birthdays. I know. Let her have a birthday she enjoys. So Philip is against surprise parties, saying that anticipating parties are half the fun of it, and many of us need more than 3 seconds to prepare for the onslaught of madding
he says
crowds.
Don't ruin the surprise. He says instead, again, try talking to the party planners.
If you really love somebody, give them what they really, truly want.
But some people say, I don't want anything, I don't want anything, I don't want anything. And then they're like, you didn't do anything. Well, they don't like that. So some people don't say what they mean. They just say something. Well,
remember this past big one for me this summer?
Yes.
And I didn't want
it.
At all.
Good point. And we did
I finally said, all right, if it's going to happen, I want it. I want to sit in and eat crabs with people I love.
What if you walked into a room and there were tons of people and they all screamed, happy birthday, Kathie Lee, and you had no idea what was happening?
You put up with it and you say you're glad. But you know what? One time Frank did that to me.
Oh, he did?
I was it was for my 40th, and I just had Cassidy.
Oh, you did not.
And I was nursing her.
Oh, no.
Nursing her in our elevator, going up to the apartment. I'm nursing her. I open the door, and I had just taken her off
the teat.
The teat.
The teat.
And I was teat off when I saw 40 people looking at my teat. Yes.
Oh.
So, come on.
No, I get that. Yeah, you're right.
I just smashed her little face right on there.
Of course you did. All right, you know what it's time for?
Broke her nose, but it was okay.
What? All right, you know what it's time for?
Friday! All right, this is one I've heard before, but I'm not sure I've ever said it before. Okay, a guy was in a cave looking for buried treasure.
I like it.
He found an old lamp, picked it up, and decided to rub it, and poof, of course, a genie came out. The genie said, I will grant you 3 wishes, but your ex-wife will get double of anything you wish for.
Oh.
So the man thought about it a moment, and he finally agreed to the terms. And first he said, I wish I had a mansion, and poof, genie granted it. He got 1 mansion, and his ex-wife got 2 mansions.
Oh.
Next, I would like $1 million. The genie again granted it, and he got $1 million, and the ex-wife got $2 million. The man thought very hard about the third and final wish for a moment, and then he said, my final wish is scare me half to death.
That was awesome.
I know.
That may have been one of the best ones yet.
It's time for today's
Johnson's baby announcements, where we celebrate new moms and adorable little additions to their families. Our first baby is Brianna Nicole Grant. She's born in Palm Springs, California on September 16th. Her parents say she's a great sleeper. She's very easygoing, and she's a go-with-the-flow kind of baby.
They are so blessed because it ain't always that way. Next up is Walter Rhodes Howard. Born on October 1st, weighing 8 pounds, 5 ounces in Macon, Georgia. He is the second baby for parents Brett and Emily, who say their new son is an absolute angel.
And now to a baby born in Naples, Florida on September 5th, Riley Ann Holtz. This is the first child for the couple, Lisa and Bobby, and they say their new daughter loves to be outside and already seems to be curious about the world around her.
And our final Johnson's baby of the week is Brady James Scott.
Aww.
He was born on September 5th in Wilton, Maine. Brady was born with a full head of hair, blonde hair, and his mom, Samantha, says that her son is already a mama's boy and loves to cuddle.
Oh, congrats to all of our babies, and if you want your baby to have a chance to appear on our Johnson's Baby of the Week, go to KLGandHoda.com.
For details. Okay.
Yeah. All right, this is a big deal.
It is. We want to remind you about our Teacher of the Year contest. Remember, you nominated them. Now it's time for you to vote. We need you to vote on this. They're such special ladies.
They're all awesome. Here they are, the three of them.
Interesting, they're all women.
Yes, they are. Billy Yardley, she's a theater arts teacher at Jefferson County High School in Dandridge, Tennessee.
Susan Bull, a second grade teacher at Duke Public Schools in Oklahoma.
And finally, Mrs. Deborah Young, she's the fourth grade teacher at J.C. Thompson Elementary School in Hazlet, Texas. So
all right, you can find their stories and place your vote at KLG again and Hoda.com. And you have until Monday, November 4th.
And we're going to reveal the winner right here on the air in a couple of weeks. And she's going to receive $10,000 worth of school supplies from RetailMeNot.com.
All right, you know what, Hoda, how much I love you. And if I were not here with you today, do you know where I would be?
Where would you be?
If I could be anywhere in the world, I would be in Branson, Missouri tonight because the Lennon sisters, over 50 years in this business, and the Osmond brothers, over 50 years in this business, are combining their talents and their great musicality and their wonderful showbiz pizzazz to put on their Christmas show.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, at the Andy Williams Theater down there. So I wish them all the best.
Good luck.
Okay.
All right. So what happens on Broadway after midnight?
Fantasia and DeLay Hill, fill us in right after this.